Hello, my name is Kim. This video is about gender discrimination in hiring in South Korea. So how does gender discrimination affect the hiring process in Korea? Firstly, companies tend to ask women personal questions. Although job interviews should be centered on whether the interview is fit for the job based on his or her experience. A research shows that the majority of female job seekers has been asked personal questions. For example, as you can see in the table, women were asked about their family planning, relationship status, and child care. Indeed, a college student, Kim So-jung, answered at an interview with CNN that during her interview for a job, she was asked personal questions unrelated to her position. Companies ask these questions because they assume that women would not able to work after marriage because they will have to go through pregnancy and take time off to take care of their children. Moreover, such personal questions give women pressure to give up on their career. Women cannot be unconsciously ask themselves whether they will able to manage both work and family. Because Korean society still expects women to take care of their babies while men go out to work, females get pressured to quit their jobs. Because of such pressure, Korea is listed at the bottom of the 29 OECD countries surveyed for gender equality at work. Additionally, because women either quit work or take a break for childcare, women find it difficult to get a job, and even if they do, they cannot get promoted faster or receive higher pay than men. If you see this graph, you can see that the employment rate between men and women widens dramatically from the age of 30. In fact, more than 90% of male between the ages 30 to 39 are employed, while only 60% of women from the same age group are employed. However, some people argue that Korea is doing its best to prevent such a phenomenon. Indeed, Korea has made a law to guarantee gender equality at jobs. According to this law, companies are not allowed to determine whether to hire someone or someone's wage based on one's gender, and they are not allowed to ask questions about one's marriage and child plan that will affect the interview results. However, it is very difficult for Korean government to monitor whether the companies are following this law because companies disagree to publicly announce data on employee proportion or wages. Korean companies have refused to publicly announce such data, which infer that they feel guilty about gender discrimination. Moreover, Korean companies still require applicants to state their genders on their application. Therefore, although Korean firms argue that they implement blind interviews to prevent discrimination, they overlook the fact that they already are aware of applicants' gender on paper. Then the solution is obvious. In the United States, companies reveal the percentage of the genders that were hired. They believe that the citizens will look with a negative perspective when the differences is too large, and the companies will consciously hire to balance the percentage. Therefore, Korean companies should publicly announce such data as well to prove to everyone that there is no gender bias during the hiring process. Thank you for watching my presentation on gender discrimination in hiring in South Korea.